Okay, this should be video number 3 or 4. I lost track now, but we're going to do some more examples of graphing transform trig functions. Now we're going to have some horizontal reflections, but will that throw us off actually? I'll show you how to handle them, okay? So we have this one, y equals 1/4 cosine of negative pi x plus pi over 2. Okay, so let's get our parameters again. But before that, let's get this more into standard form. So let's factor out a negative pi actually. It'll be x minus half. That'll be there. Okay. Now actually, even before that, we can actually get rid of this horizontal reflection that's happening. Why is that? Well, remember, cosine x is even. Okay, which means cosine of negative x is equal to cosine of x. Okay, so this is cosine of negative something. So it's even, so we can just write it as 1/4 cosine of pi times x minus half. Now we don't have to worry about the horizontal reflection at all. And that's what makes cosine nice, because it's an even function. Okay, now let's do our standard procedure now. Period. That is t is equal to 2 pi over omega is pi. So the period is 2. Phase shift, it is half right there. That's the phi. Okay. What else? Amplitude. Amplitude is a fourth. Midline. Midline is 0. It's plus 0 at the end. Okay. So what is the range of this guy? It's 0 plus or minus 1/4. So negative 0.25 to 0.25. I'm going to do decimal instead. Okay. Because there's a 0.5 over there. Okay. All right. Is that all we need? Let's start getting the 5 points. Okay. So this is cosine. So for cosine, the starting point is 0, 1. There's a phase shift, so it'll be half, comma, and cosine is the max at the starting point. The max is 0.25. Okay? So for cosine, it goes down to the mid, goes down to the min, goes to the mid, and then up to the max again. Okay? And then here, we got to go quarter cycle away, quarter period away. So a quarter of this, so divide by 4, is half. So we need to add, so this is 0.5, let's say. Okay, so we need to add half, or 0.5, each time. So it'll be 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5. Look how quickly I got my 5 points. Okay, here's the graph. Put them in the coordinate plane, connect them, get one more period on the other side. Hopefully now you're really convinced that this is a quick way to get these 5 points. Okay, now let's do one with sine. Y is equal to 2 sine of negative x minus pi over 3 plus 2. Okay, let's get in standard form. Sine, 2 sine of minus, parentheses, x plus pi over 3 plus 2. Okay, so from here, recall sine of x is odd, meaning sine of negative x equals negative sine of x. Okay, sine of negative something equals negative sine of something. So we can rewrite this as, instead of a horizontal reflection, we have a vertical reflection. And we know how to handle that in terms of phase. Remember, it's half a period shift. So this becomes x plus pi over 3 plus 2. Okay, let's get our parameters. Period. It is 2 pi over omega, which is 1 in this case. Omega is 1, which is 2 pi. Phase, shift. We're starting at minus pi over 3, But there's a vertical reflection, which we can account as half a cycle phase shift. So we half this, which is pi, so plus pi. So we're at 2 pi over 3, actually. Okay? And now amplitude. Amplitude is absolute value of negative 2, which is 2. Okay? And then midline, that is 2 right there. So what's the range? It is 2 plus or minus 2. So 0 to 4. Okay? Let's get our 5 points. So we're starting at 2 pi over 3. Okay? And this is sine, so we're starting at the mid, 2. Next point, the y would be at the max. Next point will be back at the mid. Next point will be at the min. Next point will be back at the mid. From here, we go quarter cycle. So plus pi over 2, 2 pi over 3, plus pi over 2. I already have the number. This simplifies to 7 pi over 6. Next would be 5 pi over 3. So you add another pi over 2. And add another pi over 2. 13 pi over 6. Add another pi over 2. 8 pi over 3. 5 points here. Graph them. All right. So if there's a horizontal reflection, if it's sine, we treat it as a vertical reflection because sine is an odd function. For cosine, no effect. And let's actually understand, let's go back to the parent function, why no effect on cosine. And remember, horizontal reflection, no difference, right? Exactly the same. Okay, so that's it for this video. This one's a little shorter. Hopefully this was helpful to see more different cases. And the next video, we'll start talking about graphing tangent. That's another beast that we need to address.